practice. Let this be a supported practice. Let this be kind. This be not only supportive physically, but supportive emotionally. Letting yourself drift into just being. As you breathe in, may you be safe. And as you breathe out, may all beings be safe. Inhaling, may you be healthy. Exhaling, may all beings be healthy. With your next inhale, may you be happy. And as you exhale, feel the happiness flow onto all around you. Inhaling, may you live with ease. Exhaling, may all of us find some ease. As you breathe in, may you be safe from inner and outer harm. Exhaling, may we all be safe, always. Inhaling, may you truly be at peace. And exhaling, may we all seek and find peace. Feel the softness behind your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And then let that breath go. Allow the knees to get heavier. The thighs to open. Let yourself be held. Like the dark sky holds the stars. As the ocean holds the waves. Let yourself feel. Placing your hands on either side of your thighs. Begin to bring the feet back to the earth. Releasing the hands from beneath your head. And I think of my own model tonight, so I guess I'll practice with you. How fortunate am I? So knees are bent, feet are on the earth. Extend your legs out long. Let your arms travel overhead. Take a nice big stretch as you reach through fingers and reach through toes. Reaching through a long spine. Walking your arms and legs to the right. As you come into banana pose, keep a heaviness in your hips. Maybe catching the left wrist with your right hand. Crossing the left ankle over the right. Feel the opening in the whole left waist. Supporting with blankets, perhaps under your arms. And if it's too much in your shoulders, you can just come into those cactus arms. Allowing the compression through the right waist. An elongation in the left as you open the left lungs. I was sent this poem. It's called Grace of the World. When despair for the world grows in me and I wake in the night at the least sound in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting for their light. For a time I rest in the grace of the world and am free. It's by Wendell Berry. Let yourself feel nothing but grace, only opening. Releasing your left wrist, releasing the ankle, walking your legs and arms back to center. Bend your knees, bring your knees into your chest. Take a moment and roll around on your sacrum, make some circles in both directions. Letting the breath be smooth and easy. Releasing your legs when you're ready. Place your feet back on the earth. Extend the legs long, the arms overhead. Reaching arms and legs to the left. Finding your banana pose on the other side as you cross, perhaps the right ankle over the left, maybe catching the right wrist. Breathing into the right lung. Feel a heaviness in your hips. Give your shoulders time to open. Letting the breath smooth and hold you. Letting the poses open up to you. Lean into the grace. Lean into the pose. Paying attention to what you feel. And lean into that. Allowing the thoughts to flow. Like a trickle of water or the clouds. Not trying to capture them, but allowing. Yin is a practice of being, of undoing, of allowing the feelings to flow. Releasing the wrist and the ankle, walking everything back to center. Rebending your knees, place your feet on the earth. Begin to squeeze your right knee into your chest. Make some circles with the right ankle in both directions. Guiding the right knee or outside the rib cage. Taking your right hand, either holding on to the right foot, the right ankle, maybe the right thigh. You can always support with a block or a pillow a cushion underneath the right thigh. Find your way into half happy baby. Allowing the right hip to open. You keep the left knee bent, or you can begin to extend your left leg. You can press down on your left hand with your left hand on your left hip. If you have a kitty that's just hanging out, you can place your kitty on your left hip. You can place a sack of beans on your left hip. Allowing the left leg, the left pelvic half to lengthen. Feeling the gentle opening in the right hip, allowing the right knee to get heavier. If you're struggling with the shape, release your foot and just bend your knee. That's enough. You find a little more compression in the right hip flexor, a little more length in the left. Big breath in. Let that one go. Begin to rebend the left knee with awareness, crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. You can stay right here. You can find your thigh with your hands, guiding your left knee straight back towards your left shoulder. You can always support under the left foot. Notice if you're leaning right and find balance in your hips as your spine releases. You can extend your left leg skyward if that feels better. But find a place that you know you're there. Not a place of collapse, a place of absolute feeling and absolute ease. You can hold on to your shin if you need a little more opening. Releasing the left leg. Place the left foot on the ground. Release your arms. Bring the right leg skyward. Feel the right heel moving up as you begin to extend the left leg long. Reach through the right heel. Heavy in the left leg, bringing the right leg all the way across your body to the left. If you don't find the floor, find a cushion or a blanket. Feeling the opening in the outer right hip, letting both shoulders melt down. You can peek your gaze over your right shoulder, allowing the belly to melt, allowing the pose to find you. You can always support your torso with a pillow. Try to let your shoulders relax down. Feeling the IT band opening. And in the sensation, find stillness. If you'd like to reach down with your right hand and catch your left foot, you can bend the left knee. But keep the right leg where it is. If it's a strain to reach your foot, then don't. Try to keep your right shoulder down. For many of us, we're walking or running more. This should feel pretty good in the outer hip and the left quad. Sending that breath to the places where you feel caught, where you feel tight. Letting the breath massage that place. With ease, you're holding on to the left leg, release it. Lift your head and bring it back to center. Bring the right knee back into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Bring the left knee in as well. Releasing any tension in the spine. Placing the right foot on the ground, continue to squeeze the left knee in. Circle out the left ankle. If you hear any crackling, it's my ankle. Begin to guide the left knee outside the rib cage. Holding on to the left foot with the left hand. Find half happy baby on this side. Notice the difference. You may need support underneath the left thigh. Feel free to hold on to your ankle or the back of your thigh. The right knee can stay bent. You can extend the right leg long, getting heavy in the right hip. If you've been confined to looking at your computer all day, maybe stretch your right arm overhead, reaching from right fingers to right toes. Just take a moment and feel the length in your spine. Feel an opening through the shoulder girdle. Letting that left knee get heavier. Letting the breath even out. Begin to rebend the right knee. And with intention, placing the left ankle over the right thigh. Holding on to your right thigh. Letting the right knee move towards the right shoulder. Allowing for an opening in the left hip. Supporting under the right foot as you need. can even let the left elbow press away on the left thigh. You can extend your right leg skyward. Notice if you're leaning to the left or to the right. Find balance in the middle. Letting the shoulder blades move down your back. Begin to place your right foot back on the ground. Release your thigh. Bringing the left leg skyward. Reaching through your left heel, extending your right leg long. Allowing the left leg to come across your body to the right. Finding the earth or your pillow. Looking over your left shoulder. Allowing the spine to spiral from tail to crown. Knowing you can support under your back or under your belly. Under your foot, your shoulder. Yin is absolutely a supported practice. We support the poses. We support each other. We practice in community. You can bend the right knee if you like and reach down with the left hand, allowing the left shoulder to open more. It's not better, it's just different. I feel like I'm in all y'all's living rooms, practicing with you. I like your artwork. Let your belly go. Let your forehead be a little softer. Very gently releasing the right leg if you have a hold of it. Lift your head and bring it back to center. Bring your left knee into your chest, followed by the right. The right leg comes skyward and the left. Both legs up. Let your hands rest by your sides. Feel the heaviness of your legs just drop into your hips. Feel the ease in your spine. And once again, feel the security of being held. Letting this inversion rest your heart. Everything is at ease. Just let the legs get heavy. And gently rebend your knees. Place your feet on the ground. Extend your legs out long, arms overhead, big stretch. Reach through right fingers and left toes. And left fingers and right toes. Reach through all your fingers and all your toes. Take a big breath in and hold the breath, the top of the breath. Sip in a little bit more. Feel the belly button condense to the spine. And let that breath go. Let the pose go. Release your arms as you roll onto your bellies. So you'll flip over on your mat. So you're resting on your tummies. I'm going to do a little back bending on the ground. So go ahead and let everything get heavy on the mat. Resting on one ear, rest on your left ear. Take up some space with your legs. And very slowly and carefully resting on your right ear. Bring your head back to center. Placing your forearms on the earth parallel to each other. The elbows are directly under your shoulders. Take a look. Make sure the elbows are under the shoulders to support you. Coming into Sphinx pose, fingers are spread wide. Let the belly go. If this is too much, you can rest your head on the backs of your hands. Or you can use a cushion under your head. But I want you to take a moment and really squeeze your legs and your thighs and your glutes. And all that tension you've been holding, squeeze more. As tight as you can, take a deep breath in, hold the breath, squeeze even tighter. And then let the legs go, let the breath go. Let yourself be passive from the belly button down. Your support is your lungs and the buoyancy of your breath. Let the breath flower and blossom inside you. Looking over your right shoulder, smile at your neighbor. We're all out there for you. Let your head come back to center and look to the left, smile at your other neighbor. Let your head come back to center. Keep coming back to the passivity in your legs. Your gaze is slightly down. Let your belly get heavy. Back bends remind us of hope, of curiosity. Remind us to have faith that everything will be fine. May not be the same, but it'll be okay. You can stay right here. You can turn your hands out ever so slightly, straightening out your arms, coming into seal pose. Let the belly button sink, the pelvis get heavy. It's just a bigger back bend, not a better back bend. Lining up your middle finger and your wrist, feel the engagement of your arms. You're not stacking your bones. There's a relationship with the earth. There's a relationship between your lungs and your arms. Let that be supported. Toning the front lines of the body as you soften the spine and the legs. I would imagine we're all doing quite a bit of forward foldings, doing our work and our readings. You want to make sure you move your spine in all directions. Stay just a wee bit longer, knowing you can always drop back down to Sphinx. You can always rest your head on the backs of your hands. If you're in seal, come back to Sphinx. Wherever you are, pull through your fingertips. See if you can find a little more length in your spine. Begin to release the pose. Come on down to your bellies. Let your arms come by your sides, resting on your favorite ear. Send your breath into your low back. Keep your legs as they are. Use the breath to ease any tension you might be feeling. Lift your head and gently turn it the other way. Feeling the breath warm you and massage your spine. Allow your head to come back to center, and again, make your way up into Sphinx pose. You're going to do a little bit more through the shoulders. Walking your right hand to the right side of your mat and the left hand to the left. Finding those shoelace arms where you cross at the elbows and the biceps. Scoot your torso up a little bit so you can rest your head on your right bicep. Some of you may even be able to rest your head on the ground. Feel the opening between the shoulder blades. Letting the belly go and the legs stay nice and passive. Lifting your head and changing the cross of your arms. This time the left arm will be forward on top of the right. See if you can walk your hands out a little bit more. Resting your chin on your left bicep. Adjust your torso as you need. So your elbows and shoulders continue to line up with each other. Allow some of the tension in your shoulders to diminish. Feel a softening in the bridge of your nose. And to lift your head, release your arms, making your way to your hands and your knees. Finding your way into tabletop. Your wrists are slightly ahead of the shoulders. Take your time. Your knees are under your hips. If this bothers your knees, roll up your mat, spread your fingers. Feel the earth as you make your way into cow pose. Let the belly drop, the tail lift, the head lift. Rounding into your cat, the belly button moves to the spine. Lengthen into your cow, the tail lifts, the belly drops. Look forward. And round into your cat. Coming back to a neutral spine. Rotate your right hand clockwise, so to the right. So the right finger is going to point at your right knee. Rotate your left hand to the left, counterclockwise. Left fingers point at your left knee. Try to get as much as your palm on the ground as you can. As you make your way into cow pose, the belly drops. You might feel a little bit in your wrists. Round back into cat. Extend into your cow. Round into your cat. Once again, find your cow pose. Be curious. Round into your cat pose. Coming back to a neutral spine, rotate your right fingers forward and the left. Find your way to a seated position. Nice, easy, cross-legged. Let your hands come together, the palms touch. Just push your palms into each other. And then bring the fingers to touch, kind of steepling out your fingers. Push into the fingers. Bringing the palms to touch, push, press. Nice, Cindy. Bring the fingertips together and push away. Little massage of your hands. And once again, bring the hands together. And the fingertips. Release your hands, take a moment and rotate your wrists. In both directions to open and close your fingers. And shake them out. Bringing the soles of the feet together. I like the shaking part. You can support under your hips. And your heels are 2 hands away from your groin. So if you're rolling on your tail, elevate your hips a little bit. Find the front edge of those sitting bones. You can always place blankets under your knees. Swim your arms up, look up, breathe in. As you forward fold, find your exhale, coming into your butterfly shape. Letting your head drop towards the arches of the feet, letting the outside of the feet just open up. The shoulders relax down your back. You can always support under your head. Open your jaw really wide. Notice what you're carrying in your face. Begin to let go of a little more tension. Always looking for ease. Using your hands as you begin to unwind your spine, coming back up. Place your hands on either side of your thighs, bring your knees to touch. Go ahead and lie back down on your backs. And once you get there, Let the knees come out wide. Find your way into full happy baby. Holding on to your feet, your ankles, your thighs, or you can bring the soles of the feet together and just hold your feet. It's like a wide-kneed child's pose on your back. But wherever you are, let your tail rest. You can get your entire spine on the ground. Let your shoulders drape down your back. Allow the knees to get heavy. Exposing soles of your feet to the sky. Allow the breath to flow. You can stay right here. You can extend your legs out into a straddle, maybe holding on to your toes as you reach through your heels. Feel the breathing in. Feel the breathing out. Rebend your knees. Bring the knees into the chest and give them a squeeze. Bring your arms out into a T. Let your knees drop off to the right. Bring the knees back to center and let them get heavy to the left. The practice unwind, the day unwind. Knees come back. Extending your right leg long and the left leg long. Letting your arms just travel where they're comfortable. You can always take a pillow or a bolster under your thighs. Allow these last few minutes of class for rest. The system completely rest. There is no stillness. There is no silence. If there is no silence, there is no insight. There is no insight. There is no clarity. You can stay here for as long as you like. Remembering to find ease, to take time in every day, to come back inside, to try to come back to your practice, solo or in community, knowing that we're here and it's there for you. I love seeing your beautiful faces. Namaste. Be well, be safe. Sure. Gotta see who's out there. Oh, if you unmute, I can hear you. Hi, Gabriella.
Plan for me, realistically, it's from it happened of me ever being home in general.
I don't know who's talking, but somebody's talking in my ear. Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Molly,
Is
sit back a little bit. We can't see
I
you.
believe that.
Oh, sit up. I'm so tall. Can you
Sit
see me
back.
now?
So Molly wants me
I don't know where
to
I
say
am.
hello, and I have no clue. I'm on a Zoom call.
Yeah.
There we go.
Can you see me now?
I can see you.
Hi, Deb.
Hi, Molly.
I don't know if you guys want to see me, but gosh, she looks so
Hey,
good.
Miss Molly.
Hey Molly, the cookies are in the toaster oven.
The cookies look good. That's right, Thursday night cookies. I'm just putting on the COVID-15 is what they say.
And a glass of wine.
Eric.
I love you guys. Thank you so much. Hi, Eric.
Miss you.
Molly.
I
Take
miss you
care,
too.
Molly.
Be well, guys.
Take care, everybody.
Miss you a bunch. Take care of yourself, Molly.
You too. Be well, guys.